What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, it's Ollie, and this is podcast number 2. Now, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, why can't I be saying it's podcast number 400 or something like that? Like, seriously, it feels lame saying podcast number 2. And today's podcast is kind of based on an article that I read yesterday. Now, this article was called The Best Workday, and it's either down below somewhere or it's on my blog, which is withollie.com, and then just like search in the little search bar, just search perfect workday or ultimate workday, I think it's called. Now, in this article, I explained about my problems. Right now, there is an issue that I think most people understand. Now, if you work in a job, all right, I used to work on a fucking terrible job. I did it for a few months. It was horrible. And all I dreamed about was working for myself. And I was like, if I worked for myself, every day would be so brilliant. And then I quit the job and I started working for myself, and I hit some fucking horrible roads, had no money for a long time. It was terrible, but I enjoyed it. But then all of a sudden, when you maybe start earning a bit of money, or even before that point, you find that the reasons why you left your job before, like the 9 to 5, the robotness of it, the hatred for the people you work with, or whatever it was, whatever kind of thing that's causing you to not enjoy your job, you find that starts working its way into the job that you're doing that's yours, into your own business now. And I found that some of the things that I love doing become kind of chores because I put these routine basis. It was like, all right, gotta get up at this time. And basically I was like a robot for most of the day. And this has happened for many times. Like I have cycles in my life of being a heavy robot drone, just doesn't really, just sits there and goes, I've got to get 100 tasks done today. And then I've had points in my life where I've managed to balance it back, but it seems to always fall into the same position where it feels like even though I'm working for myself, I'm working for somebody else, I'm working for the money. That's what I'm working for. So I decided to spend some time, and I've done this a few times, and kind of design the perfect day. Now, this isn't something that's going to just revolutionize your life instantly, but it's something that I think can help everybody. It certainly helped me, but it's only been recently that I've actually put it into a context. I've just been doing this stuff by accident. Literally yesterday was the first day I went, what about if I make this an actual plan and every night I do the perfect day? And do this kind of thing. So what is the perfect day? Okay, it's real simple. What you do is you get a pad and pen right now. And no matter what job you have, it doesn't matter. You could hate your job. It doesn't matter. You have got to write down from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep what your perfect day would be. And for instance, if you look at the article, it's 5 a.m. I wake up. 5:10 I do meditation for 20 minutes and affirmations. And it goes through like that. So you don't have to jump massive parts of the day. Be descriptive, actually add some details in. Don't just be all right, work for 9 hours and then go home and fucking have a bath and blah, blah, blah. No, be descriptive, okay? And design your perfect day. Now, the reason why it's the perfect work day is because what I want you to do is I want you to think about your job, think about the things you enjoy doing, think about the things that you've got to do, think about all these things and find ways to make them as fun and as enjoyable as possible. So after you've kind of drawn out a rough sketch of, this is going to be my day tomorrow, what I want you to do is do your best to the next day to live to that exact kind of schedule that you've set up. Now, obviously, you're going to hit some fucking road bombs. Shit's going to go off. Shit's going to go this way, sideways, anything. But at the end of the day, this is the most important bit. You've got to just look at the list again and see the things you didn't do, see the things you did do but you didn't like, and the things you fucking loved. And then what I want you to do is the next day, add all the things you loved. Ask yourself, why didn't I do the other things? Were they important enough? Did you really give a shit? Or did you miss them by accident? And then put them in if you really did care. But if you don't care, fucking get rid of them and add more stuff. And every day you want to be doing this, okay? Now this is a practice that you want to do. Now, how do you make it even more awesome? Now, this is the most important key to this whole thing, okay? Because you could plan the most awesome work day, but it's still a fucking work day. And you're still going to be a robot because if you're planning to do this task at this time, then it doesn't allow you to kind of be creative. It blocks your creativity, or at least it fucks up mine, because I feel like a little robot when I have to do a certain thing at a certain time. So what I recommend you do, and this is just me, is plan awesome activities that kind of drag you out of your environment. So I don't care where you work. The chances are you get a lunch break, you get these kind of things, you get a bit of time to yourself here and there. Maybe you spend this time looking on Facebook, maybe you do whatever you can. But what I'm going to offer you to do, okay, is fill your little day or fill your day or perfect day with little things that kind of break you away, give you creativity. So for instance, in my day, when I wake up in the morning, I start with an awesome breakfast. Now, this could be scrambled tofu. Never had it, but it sounds bloody fantastic, doesn't it? Like, it sounds really nice. But like in my case, it's like having awesome kick-ass porridge with like all like chia seeds and dark chocolate and raisins and cool soy milk and all this kind of nice stuff. And then I go and do meditation for 20 minutes and I start the day off on a real strong note. And then by the time I get into work, I've done like meditation, affirmations, I've listened to some audiobook. Then I work for like 4 hours, get all that kind of shitty work done. But I try and make it as fun as possible. So maybe this is stopping every like 2 hours or hour and I listen to a bit of music, or maybe this is getting up and stretching my legs, or even if this is possible, I don't know, if you don't work for yourself, it's a bit hard, but maybe if you do a lot of writing, maybe get like a stand and put your keyboard on it so you can write standing up. This actually keeps you awake. It makes you feel energized and it has so many benefits. It's just fucking, and let's face it, it's fucking awesome standing up and using a keyboard and writing, you know? Who doesn't want to do that a little bit? It's brilliant. We've been sitting in desks for our whole life. Since we're like 3 years old, we sit in a desk. Let's fucking break the rules. Stand up. Use our desk properly. Don't sit on the fucking chair. Don't break the rules. Be a rebel. And then after them 4 hours, like say, all right, now it's time to have some lunch. Now, instead of just having a normal lunch, plan a nice lunch, okay? Something you actually want to eat. Now, this is going to change every day. That's why you reevaluate every night, okay? Obviously, you pick something that gives you fuel, but in this time, if you get time, plan something like a 10-minute walk without any distractions. If there's loads of people around you, just don't really think about anything. Just break yourself away from like the kind of real world, just for a 10-minute walk. And if you've got time, maybe do some intense cardio, like a nice intense workout. That's a brilliant way to kind of relieve yourself. Or go on a 10, 15-minute run. Listen to some music, anything to get you out the environment where you're kind of sitting in a desk, just kind of in the work mode. And also, this is a great time to get some sun. Like, you might not live in a sunny country, but if you do, then fucking get out in that sun and enjoy it. Because I'm a little like shellfish. I sit inside all day, but like there are minutes where I get outside, they feel bloody like great. They feel, I don't know why I keep saying bloody all of a sudden, but they feel great, all right? You're out in the sun, you got the sun in your bones, it's super good for you and it helps you be happy. So really, I'm not saying like this isn't about like making shitty tasks brilliant and like tricking your brain, even though apparently you can do that. I haven't done it yet. This is more about adding things that you genuinely love into your day and things that make you not be able to be a robot, like a 10-minute walk, like put a timer on, but just for that 10 minutes, don't worry about it being over. Don't think about getting back to work. Just fucking walk. Just look at the rain. Oh, it's raining outside. Oh, awesome. Oh, it's boiling fucking hot. Jesus Christ. Look at these people here. It's just so hot. Why is it so hot? just enjoy the moment a little bit, okay? And like, this doesn't have to be like that kind of task. This can be literally just eating some lunch on a bench in silence, just watching people. This can be going on a run. This can be training. This can be reading something, reading a book, reading an article, reading anything, just something that gets you out. And then obviously you have to go back to work and you hit the day again. And then maybe if you can, have 10 minutes here and there just to sit there, or 5 minutes to just kind of be present and enjoy what's going on. And then maybe you finish work. Now this is really important because what we do in that time after work kind of dictates how good we're going to feel. So maybe you set up a relaxing schedule, have a nice hot bath or a cold bath if you're in a hot country. I say hot and cold right now because it's boiling where I am. So I'm really aware of the heat right now. But then or maybe you give yourself a foot massage, or your partner gives you a massage and you give her one or him one, and like you just plan your time to relax, and then just add little things, change little things. Maybe you go to the cinema, maybe you get outside and just go for lunch with your partner. Maybe you add more times where you can go and maybe for lunchtime tomorrow you go and say hi to your mum and dad, or you say hi to your partner, or you go for lunch with one of your mates. Anything, like, because really we're told to not enjoy our jobs. We're kind of like, if you enjoy your job, you're not working hard enough, you're going to get fired. And that can be further from the truth. Most bosses would much rather have someone coming into work who's gleaming, smiling, feeling refreshed, feeling great. And even if that's at the sake of them going out to lunch and just chilling with their mates and just having a laugh. Now, obviously don't go and fucking get pissed or like turn up 2 hours late or something. That's never a good thing. But I can tell you this now, like, if you're not separating yourself in them kind of ways, it doesn't matter if you work for yourself. It doesn't matter if you're earning money or whatever. You're still going to have that same burden. So it doesn't matter if you're in a shitty job now. The chances are if you're working for yourself, it probably still going to be shitty to a degree. It'll probably be a bit better. Like, don't get me wrong. Working for myself is awesome. And it's so much better than working for somebody else because that's kind of like person I am. but still, you're still going to get that same kind of, I'm trapped, I feel a bit trapped, Sundays are shitty because I have to work so hard this week. So the only way to kind of get that out that I've felt is making your routine a bit fun, playing with it, being creative. And even with this, the idea is every night you change it. Don't get stuck in a routine of, every day I'm going for a walk, and then if I don't go for a walk, I'm angry. Nah, fuck it. Go for a walk one day, go for a run another day, jump up a tree another day, do what you want. But this is kind of idea of this, and I'd really love to see like anybody just trying this out, whether you like comment or whether you actually just try it and you just do it and you fucking go YOLO, or whether you just send me a message or just want some help or want someone to keep you accountable to this. Just do it, because I need the help. I fucking need someone to keep me accountable because otherwise I'm just running amok, you know? So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this very quick work-related podcast. If you have, then please check out my website. It's witholi, which is witholi.com, or go and check out my YouTube channel, which is just Oliver Clark. There's loads of shit on there. And just go and just check it out. Just have fun on it, you know, do some stuff. So anyway, I hope you have an absolutely awesome day. This is Oliver Clark. See you later. Bye.